everyone. My name is Chris Martin, and I am the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew Before My Parents Got Divorced and Remarried. It's a book that I wish I had in my 20s, actually a teenager and 20s, and wish somebody wrote for me just to say, you're not alone. I'm just encourage you and to know that God has an amazing plan for your life. So I've taken one chapter out of the book for every video and done a 5-minute video. So this is video number 10 out of 10. I hope you can check it out and also read the book just to encourage you to know that you're not alone and that God has an amazing plan for your life. So grow every day in every way is a chapter in this book. And so this is so important because if we're not growing, we're sinking figuratively, realistically, spiritually, and we can't just stand still, or we can't just like survive, or just try and make it, or it's going to get better. No, we are responsible for ourselves, and that is to grow. So how can you grow? These are areas. What area needs the most work? So this is very humbling. And a lot of times it's been like, oh, every area needs a lot of work, and that's okay. Take a piece at a time and keep growing, because where do you want to be at in 10 years? And that's really the goal. And what is your purpose in life? My purpose is going to be different than your purpose, and I encourage you to find that out. Rick Warren wrote a really good book called Purpose Driven Life. It's fantastic. And to know, when we stand before God, what is your legacy going to be here on earth, but then also when you stand before God, and we want him to say, well done, a good, faithful servant, is what we want to do. And we want to live out our purpose. So how can I grow? Skill strengths test. This is very important. I took one for my career back in the day. And then when I was at another job, my manager had me take one for my strengths and my weaknesses. And I didn't realize this. This is a long time to not know this, is that I was focusing a lot more on my weaknesses than my strengths, and knowing to use my weaknesses to my benefit, but to work on my strengths and what God had put in me, and to run after what my dreams, my purpose, and what he's put in my heart to do, really. So I encourage you to know that weaknesses are okay. That doesn't mean we have to spend all of our time there. But to, again, pray about that too, and what your focus is. But that was really good because it just helped me to know a little bit more about myself, and also my past, and where I succeeded and failed at as well. So it's really good. Birth order, personality, those are great quizzes you can take for free online. Talk to a mentor in your career field. Seek a spiritual mentor to help you grow as well. This is really good. And someone older or wiser, or just wiser. They don't have to be older. But the more whole you become, you would equal really the more whole person you attract. And that's so important. Like I said before, marathon runners, usually attract runners. Bikers, attract bikers, and bad things too. Drug dealers attract drug dealers, so we don't want to do that. But join a Bible study with Bible-based teaching and strong Christians. This is so important. There's been times in my life I've been in and out, and when I was in the Bible study, those were probably my most growing seasons of my life. And so I encourage you to hang in there, to join a Bible study, because you're going to really benefit from learning the knowledge of other people and being encouraged by that. And there's so much I learn from other people and what their life experiences is and what God's done in their lives, and really, how they grow and what their purpose is and their strengths is. And then you see similarities in yourself, and then you think, oh, or also areas you're like, I really need to grow because I'm really not as far ahead as I thought I was. But at the end of your life, what do you want your legacy to be? And to write that down, write your goals down, because it's really going to help you. And really, healing and growing, I think, go hand in hand. Healing, then growing, and growing and healing, in all aspects of our lives, I think is a lifelong journey as well. But also you can use all of that benefit. God doesn't waste anything, and he can use that to his good and part of your purpose in your life. And also not to give up. Our pastor, he did a great sermon. He just want to encourage us, when you feel like quitting, not to quit. And I can tell you, there's many times I've wanted to quit. I have quit. And I still struggle some days where I'm like, I can't quit the race, even though I want to. And I don't feel like, growing, but it's so beneficial. So the verse today is, do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes in the strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. And that's the goal. Therefore, I do not run like a man beating aimlessly. I do not fight like a man beating the air. No, I beat my body and make it my slave, so that after I preach to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. That is our spiritual goal. And our goal here on earth is to keep growing. It's out of chapter 8. I hope you read the book. I hope